Welcome back, good humans. Today I am going to discuss with you the art of juggling credit card balances and their high interest rate. Now, you may be overwhelmed with credit cards that you have that is carrying a high interest rate, and also you may have a high balance on that credit card. But I'm here to tell you that don't be overwhelmed. There is a way that you can do something, get rid of the high interest rate on that card. It is called the balance transfer. Now, the balance transfer is literally taking the balance on your existing card that has, say, 20% interest rate on it and moving it over to another card that is offering you a balance transfer offer of, say, 0%, or sometimes it could be 0.99%. And there's also two other components that you have to look at in terms of the balance transfer offer. That card may say to you now, the term is 12 months to 18 months. And there's also a transfer fee of 3 to 5%. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, say for instance you have this card. $10,000 is on card A. You're paying 20% on card A for the interest. You don't want to keep on paying all that money on that huge amount. So what you're going to do, you're going to look for another card, right? That's offering, say, 0%, 12 months to 18 months. Okay, let's say 12 months. And the transfer fee is at 5%. Now, if you have $10,000 on card A, card B now is saying, okay, give me 5% of the $10,000 and I'll do the balance transfer over and I'll give you at the rate of 0%. Now, let's do the math, because I told you I have a degree in math education and I also have a degree in finance. So you're taking that $10,000 that you have on that card, 5% of $10,000 is $500. Their card B is going to charge you $500 just to do the transaction. So now when you get the statement, it's going to say $10,500. That is fine. That is fine, because you're getting 0% on that. Okay? So even if you had the other card that was at 20%, card A at 20%, and they charge, card B charge you $500, that's literally only 5% that they're taking from you. That's fine for the duration of the life of the term, the 12 months. So they're taking 5% from you. That is fine, okay? Because technically that is what the transfer fee equates to. So that's fine. But one thing you should note is that you cannot transfer balances from, say, a bank that is carrying your debt now to the same bank that has that debt. Meaning that you cannot transfer from a Chase bank to a Chase bank. No, you can't do that. You have to get a different credit card. Say, for instance, it could be a Discover or Capital, whatever credit card you can get to transfer that the balance on that Chase card to. It cannot be the same card that you do it. They don't allow that. People, they don't allow that. So don't, all right? So look for other credit card companies that you can do that balance transfer from your Chase onto that card. Now, another thing I must say to you is that you can have, I'll say, 5 or more cards, credit cards. Keep some with nothing on there, so that when a balance transfer offer comes and you have those cards already and they're offering a balance transfer on those particular cards, you can transfer now from one card to the other. So, okay, we did get rid of what we had on card A. We put it on card B. Be mindful of the expiration date and note it, okay? And then 2 weeks before the expiration date, you find another card. See, make sure that it's not a balance transfer, and you transfer from card B to card C. This is what we call the juggling method. You're juggling. So you're going from you went from card A to card B, and then now you're moving from card B, the balance on card B, to card C. And then you can also go back again and move when the balance on card C expires. You can move, before it expires actually, you can move that to card D. That's called the juggling of credit card balances with high interest rate. And I've done it for over 10 years and it worked for me. It can work for you. At one point I had over 10 credit cards, but I think I had like balances on 3 of the cards, and I used to do that, juggle from one card to the next card and keep working my way around. And I would have my spreadsheet or put in my reminder when the term of each of these cards would expire, so I keep track of my finances. People, please keep track of your finances, because you do not want that transfer offer to expire and then it goes to the standard APR and you're back in a hole again, back to square one where you started. So juggle around before the balance expires, the transfer balance expires, so that you're not caught with that standard APR that is going to go back to. All right. Now, one thing I must say to you is that be mindful, right? Because if your credit score is not good, you're not going to get a lot of balance transfer offers. So make sure that your credit score is good. And it is good also to have more than 2 cards that you're using, so that you can have some, like say 4 that you're not using, to do that juggling technique that I just outlined to you. And it worked. It worked for me. It's still working for me. And I'm telling you to utilize this. And given the fact that the holiday season is coming up and you might be out there shopping right now, you may not have a credit card balance right now, but you're shopping. And when that statement comes to you, you're going to look at your statement and see the due date and the amount that's going to be due. And you may not have the money to pay off that credit card before the due date. So what you're going to do in the process before that due date comes, start looking around for a balance transfer offer and transfer what you have on that card that you're using now to that new card that has the offer, say card C. Transfer it over. Save yourself the headache. Okay? And once you transfer it over, then you're fine. You're cleared with this card A, the one that you've been using. You've paid off your balance on there. They're not going to charge you the APR because you have 0 balance on that card now. And yes, you were able to purchase what you needed, or you were able to buy gifts for whoever you were purchasing gifts for. But now you have some room, little leeway, to pay off whatever balance that you had on that card that you were using. So you might have been given a 12 months now. You have 12 months and more time to pay off that debt. So please, people, even if you have the credit card that you're using now, before the due date on that amount on that credit card, find another card and do that transfer onto it. All right? Do the juggling technique. It worked for me and it can work for you. Save yourself the headache and save yourself some money in your pocket, because we all want to save money in our pocket and we all want to be stress-free and we all want to be ahead of the game and come out on the upper edge. We don't want to give these credit card companies all the money that we have earned in interest. We work hard for our money. We want to keep our money in our pocket. We don't want to give it to these credit card companies. So go ahead, do your juggling, analyze your situation, see how many credit cards you have, see how many have 0 balance on there and the credit limit, and do your balance transfer. Go ahead, get started, okay? Because the holiday season is coming up and you might be out there making your purchases already. So thank you for watching, right? And be financial free, because 2024 is coming and we all want to be financial free. And I've just laid the steps for you. Utilize them. So thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Please hit that like button. Leave a comment and share my videos with others so they too can be knowledgeable on finance and save some money in their pockets. Bye now. Cheers.